Welcome to Advanblack's YouTube channel. I'm Steve, the service technician for Advanblack. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install your color match stretch tank cover. This is going to be a bolt-on cover, guys, so there's absolutely no glue needed. You don't have to pre-fit, you don't have to sand your original tank. So if you ever decide to take these back off, you're good to go. There's only one thing that you need to do prior to installing these. As you can see here in the background, we've already removed the Harley-Davidson tank badge that was on here. It is just two pieces. Now, when I say bolt-on, it is just bolt-on. Like I said, no glue needed, none of that stuff. You don't have to swap your tank out and change out the guts and the internals. We made this very simple for you guys. We made this very simple for you guys to have a stretch tapered tank cover. We took a few things into consideration when we were making this, guys, and that's the outcome, the design we got. We want to be able to run this with a stock seat. If you guys have ever searched any tank covers anywhere else, the glue-on type, you have to run an aftermarket seat, which can run upwards from $700 to $2,000. We wanted to be able to use this with a stock Harley-Davidson seat. So we've provided a big enough gap here to run your stock seat. And as you can see down here, the point just comes to a point. It's not going to wrap the end of the side cover. It's just going to point at the side cover. With pre-painted parts like this, there's no way for us to do that and get them to you. Any of the other tank covers that are out there that wrap the corners of the side covers, you have to pre-fit them, you have to mold them, trim them, sand them, you have to make it all fit before it goes to paint. We send these color match to you, so this is the design that we ended up with. It's going to bolt on right here with your existing tank bolts that you already have, and then right here on the top, it's going to have a lip. Both sides have a lip with two holes in it. You're going to get two small black bolts and nuts. You run those through to sandwich this together, and then you put your tank dash back on. This will work with the stock tank dash. This will also work with the smooth tank dash. It's got the pop-up gas cap. Pretty easy to do, so let's get the camera over here and get this thing installed. So the first thing we want to do is just go ahead and get your seat out of the way. It's going to give you access to this middle bolt right here. This middle bolt goes up underneath the dash and is actually part of the dash. And then up here, you'll have one small 5/32 hex head. Pull that bolt out, and it's going to release the dash. Don't jerk up on this because there's stuff connected to the bottom of this dash. Go ahead and pull that bolt out. Then down here, you're gonna have your 10mm bolt. Go ahead and pull it out. You wanna set those off to the side because you are gonna reuse those when you put your dash back on. Now you should be able to lift up straight on this dash and it'll come right off the tank. And as you can see, if you flip this over, you've got a couple of these wires that run along inside the bottom of this dash, and they're just clipped in. And then you have your hose here that you need to just pull off the nipple. And you can see right there the two clips that those are in. You just kind of bend those out a little bit and the wires come loose. It just keeps the wires tucked underneath the dash when you're putting it back on. Now move the camera down so you can see the front bolts on the front of the tank. It's a little easier to see on a street glide than it is a road glide. But right here underneath this black cap, you can just pop this off. It's just a piece of rubber that goes on there, and you'll see the tank bolt right there. You're going to want to remove that on both sides. Lay that bolt off to the side because you are going to reuse that one too. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is sneak this in there over the tank, and then we're going to put our front bolt back in. Do not tighten this down at this point. We're going to repeat the process on the other side. Go ahead and sneak it in. Once again, a little bit easier on a street glide. With a road glide, be careful you don't hit the fairing. Replace the front bolt. Once again, do not tighten this all the way down. You're going to see a plastic bag taped to the inside of one of the tank covers. Going to have these two little black bolts in. These are the two bolts that we're going to put in the top here to sandwich this together. So what we want to do is pull this together until it touches. Run our bolt through. Just like that, and go ahead and get our nut started. We'll do the bottom as well. Just pull it together with your fingers. Run your bolt through, and then get your nut on. You should be able to see the weld in your tank right here, and follow the weld in your tank. That's the center of your tank, and you can follow it right up to the crease of this. This should be butted together, and up here at the top as well. The weld in the tank should also be right underneath the crease. That way you know you've pretty much got it centered up, but from here you can make small, minute adjustments. Now before I tighten everything up on the tank, I just laid my seat back on here. Of course it won't tuck because we've got our dash off, but lay your seat back on there, line up the back bolt hole, and you'll know that this is pretty well centered. Look this way down on the tank and make sure that you got an equal gap on both sides of your seat. If you don't have an equal gap, Like I said, we left this loose so we can move this around a little bit. We can take the whole thing and just kind of twist it and torque it until we get an equal gap on both sides. So from here, you can go ahead and put your dash back on. Go ahead and reconnect your vent hose back up there. Just simply push that on, run it down, bend that little clip back over your hose again. And then on this side, put your wires in, reach in, bend that little clip over, just kind of holds them in place. Set your dash back in, make sure that your rubber seal is down on the tank, not folded up under it. Now from here, you can go ahead and put the front one in, but you can pull that back, line it up, try not to drop that bolt, get it down in there. And once you get the front one in, just move to the back one and go ahead and finish it up back there. Now the only thing we have left to do is tuck our seat in, latch it in the front, push it up. Like I said, we have the equal gaps on both sides of the seat, which I'll show you that in just a second. Any stretch tank or tank cover that you buy on the market, the front of your seat is going to tuck in underneath the tank a little bit and then come back out on top of the tank. That's the way they're designed. Ours is designed just like that, except you can run the stock seat with it now. So we've got a little bit wider gap here to run your stock seat. So if you have one of those really narrow seats, you may see a little bit of a gap on both sides because this was designed to run with a stock seat. Now with the camera moved back here, you can see what I was talking about having the gap. Your seat is going to tuck under this edge of the stretch part of the tank and then come back out and over back up onto your dash. So you can see right now what I'm talking about, even gaps. If you have the tank cover slightly shifted one way or the other, everything will still bolt up and get pretty tight, except you're not gonna have a clean, even gap there. So before you button everything back up, lay your seat on there like I showed you, check for your gaps, make sure the tank doesn't shift any after you take your seat off. Go ahead and get your dash on, and then finish by tightening the rest of your bolt. Install, take your time. Like I said before on all my other videos, when you're doing this stuff, just a little bit of patience. Don't rush yourself in doing this. This is definitely not anything that you need to take and pay anybody to do. This is something that you can do at home. A couple of wrenches, a couple of bolts, and you can put these on. Now from here, guys, you can go ahead and put your tank badges back on. You can leave it plain. You can buy the CVO badges, whatever you want to do. I think we're going to get the black CVO badges and put on here. And that's the outcome right there, guys, with the stretch side covers and the stretch saddlebags. So you can see how everything just kind of flows together. And that's pretty much it on the install, guys. Like I said, if you have any questions, comment box down below. And now if you want to get your hands on a set of these, I'll put the link down in the description, or you can head on over to advanblack.com and check out all the different color match stuff that we have over there. Check out the rest of the YouTube channel too, guys, because we're going to start adding more and more videos on here for Advanblack. Make sure to hit the subscribe, hit that bell, and it'll let you know every time we upload a new video. I'm going to get out of here and get back to work. Till the next video, as always, be safe, keep your knees in the breeze.